After 20 years as a professor and administrator in Christian higher education, I scuttled my academic career. Why would I do this? It obviously posed a financial threat to my family. It's because I found that there are many reasons why Christian universities as a project just don't work. They're dangerous for the kids that go through the programs, and ultimately they're dangerous for American society as a whole. I want to share with you 5 reasons why I think this is true, and I'll elaborate in future posts. The first reason is perhaps obvious, and that is anti-intellectualism. The problem is professors and the institution itself is set up to protect and preserve a certain set of beliefs. Well, if universities are supposed to encourage young people towards critical thinking, to new discoveries, and even to be reflective about their own culture and belief systems, there's just a fundamental barrier to that when you're trying to uphold the beliefs of somebody's conclusions from a long time ago. Number 2 is the donors. Often the donors to Christian universities are wealthy, and they want to prop up ideologies that support the ways that they got that wealth. And along the way, they also support political ideas that are generally right-wing. They're part of the culture war, and it doesn't give society the opportunity to hash this stuff out, where you have minions going out into the world in law and politics and just as voters, primarily to support the ideology of wealthy people. Number 3, these universities are fundamentally unable to protect the well-being of LGBT students. Not only are they not given full inclusion, some of the traumatic things I've heard that affected LGBT students were so upsetting that ultimately I just couldn't stand by it. I couldn't see any way to really fix it from within the system. Number 4, they are unable to think their way and practice their way out of the problem of sexual assault on college campuses. There's a whole lot to be said here, but ultimately there's an implicit rape culture involved, there's a patriarchy involved, and there's just not a lot of conversation on these campuses about the problem of not understanding consent in these communities. And number 5, when you teach kids not to trust their perceptions and their critical thinking, they are far more susceptible to future abuse and manipulation.